Hi everyone, and welcome to Angel Healing House, and welcome to Walk In, Angel Ariel's weekly wisdom for this upcoming week of January the 5th through January 11th, 2025. My name is Claire Candy Hoff, and my name is also Angel Ariel, as I had an angelic walk-in experience on January 11th of 2003, which I write about in my award-winning #1 Amazon International bestseller, I Am an Angelic Walk-In, the autobiography of Angel Ariel. I'd like to thank everyone who has liked, shared, recommended, subscribed to my Claire Candy Hoff YouTube channel. And if you become a subscriber, it's absolutely free, and you will be notified when I upload new videos. Thank you so much to all those people who have donated for my free content. And if you'd like to donate, I have left my PayPal link in the description box down below. Thank you everyone for supporting my channel. All your love, your comments, of course your generous donations, they do mean the world to me. But here on Walk-in Angel Ariel's Weekly Wisdom, we pull runes sometimes. We pull tarot cards, oracle cards, Lenormand cards, but we always look first into the astrological heavens to see what celestial and planetary energies will be affecting us. First off the bat is Happy January, everyone. With this being the 190th episode of Walk-in Angel Ariel's Weekly Wisdom, it's a perfect 10. 1 plus 9 is 10. And it's a #1 for being the first video of this brand new year. For many of us, we didn't think that we would ever make it to 2025. Some of us cruised across that New Year threshold easily. But then there were others that ran so fast to get as far away as possible from 2024. And then there were others that limped across the threshold with just enough energy to make it to January 1st. And they were wondering, where will I find the energy to create in 2025? However, if you made it across that threshold into January, the posse of angels, my angelic family, who I'm part of as Angel Ariel, is reminding us that 2025 will be a year 9 in numerology, which symbolizes completion, wisdom that we acquired because we went through those years 1 through 8, and spiritual growth. It will be a year of ending cycles so that we can make the way for new beginnings. Remember, this is not a case of out with the old and in with the new, especially if we're thinking of the challenges of what we have been through with an attitude of good riddance to bad rubbish. Well, the posse of angels is saying that you will boost your energy if you choose to thank, to bless, and appreciate what you went through, what it taught you, and embrace this closing of a cycle with gratitude. 2025 is a year of transformation and humanitarianism, and as such, it invites us to focus on compassion, selflessness, and ways that we can contribute to the greater good. This and all of these can only be done with an open heart. You know, we're still very much under the powerful energies of Venus square Uranus, which began on December 28th. You know, some people are calling this a romantic wild card because it's opening the door for unexpected plot twists until the end of the year, as Venus squares Uranus sets the stage for surprises and breakthroughs in relationships. With a combination of energies of the planet of beauty and the planet of change, it's creating a magnetic, intense energy that is completely unpredictable. For some, this will be the ending of misaligned connections, and while others will spark something brand new. There could be great moments of clarity as to what we truly desire. They're saying keep yourself open because anything is possible this year as the plot twists are coming in. Now, to help us keep open, a few days ago we had Venus entering Pisces, which is awakening our divine heart. Venus is love, beauty, and harmony. In Pisces elevates us to a higher level of universal compassion, which is dissolving barriers between ourselves and others, between our material world and our spiritual world. There are many in the collective who are already feeling glimpses of going in and out of timelines, dizziness, vertigo, going in and out of parallel dimensions, with some experiencing bliss and feeling an even greater sense of transcendence and healing, as well as experiencing a boost in their creativity. Now, staying grounded is more important than ever. Go hug a tree, eat root vegetables, dig in the dirt, carry rocks in your pocket, anything like that to keep you grounded. The posse of angels is suggesting using divine love in everything that we do and anchor it in all of our connections. We also had our second new moon in the month of December on the 30th, and that is known as a black moon, very rare event. And it set the stage in preparation for 2025 with a full energetic and cellular reset. And it got many to clean house, clean our mind, our body, our soul, to create space for what is to come in. Clean up our diets, especially after the new year. Now, the posse of angels is reminding us to not rush into anything, and that the best preparation for what is coming in is to rest. Allow things to naturally unfold this year. This past week, as December ticked over into January, was energetically, well, compared to what it has been in the last few weeks, it was energetically quiet. And it gave us an opportunity to rest. Maybe there were some among us who partied on December 31st with such gusto and enthusiasm that it might have taken them a few extra days to be clear-headed, and they really did need the rest. But as we head into this new month, our rest is pretty much over, as this week we'll be receiving lots, and they do mean lots of cellular upgrades to our central nervous systems. Now, on January 6th, we have Mars retrograde entering Cancer. The planet Mars is usually emanating fiery, determined, and willful energies. Yet with it being retrograde and with it entering Cancer, its usual external fiery nature is driven inwards into being watery and introspective. Mars energy, which is often forthright, blunt, and just outspoken, does not sit comfortably in the deep emotional waters of Cancer. By driving us inward, many are experiencing a confrontation with buried trauma and unresolved wounds, exposing what is beneath the surface, and it's allowing us time to reflect on them before we can move forward with greater clarity. It's giving us an opportunity to confront any unresolved anger, fear, or resentment. In essence, it's getting many to experience an elevated observation to help shift them from being triggered and reactive in the way they respond, which is so often from a wounded place of our egos. When we look at it from a higher perspective, Mars in Cancer is getting us to heal our fear, resentment, and separation, and it's being soothed and softened by the depths of feeling that Cancer so beautifully shows us. Mars in Cancer retrograde is demonstrating to many in the collective a fifth-dimensional initiation of the way our soul operates in the higher elevated dimensions, which is always from the heart. Then on January 8th, Mercury enters Capricorn, which is all about being able to access wisdom in order for our long-term success. Our Capricornian sea goat is best known for its discipline and determination in getting physical, tangible results. The planet of communication, Mercury in Capricorn, links the gap between our visions, our imaginings, and their manifestation. It helps guide us to align our thoughts and words with our soul's purpose in the physical. Now, in many ways, those who have elevated to be now experiencing the fifth dimensional energies and higher have not had any difficulties in visualizing and imagining their heartfelt desires and wishes, but many of us have not been able to materialize what we wanted into the physical because we were in no man's land, finishing up that cycle of being in the third and fourth dimension and before we entered the fifth dimension and higher. We were in the process of separating from the lower dimensions. Now that this has been realized by many, we do have the opportunity to co-create with integrity and collaborate with those who are of the same high, elevated, evolved energies to create and plan with the resonance of truth and divine intervention. Now, a few days ago, we experienced the opening of the January 1st, or 1-1 portal, which goes through January 11th, which is 11-11 portal. It's 11 days of bringing us openings of unexpected miracles and blessings. This powerful gateway is changing the collective timeline, bridging us into a new humanity. It opens the doors wide for us to receive unexpected news and deep soul connections to come into our lives. I don't know about you, but I'm very excited. Life-changing shifts will bring many divine intervention for out-of-the-blue miracles, exciting offers, and opportunities, presenting amazing luck and good fortune. Solutions to previous insurmountable challenges now can occur naturally and in the most direct, perfect divine timing, with everything magically falling into place. Our suggestion is for you to open your arms wide to receive for the new chapter of your life, because it's just beginning. Well, the posse of angels directed me to this deck. It's called the Woodland Wardens, for some of our messages, which we're going to get from our oracle cards. And the one that came out first, actually, I wanted to choose one, and two cards scampered out. The first card that scampered out is this one, the Salamander and the Black Pepper. And this one is all about inspiration. You know, everyone, what seemed to be an age, an eternity, like our heartfelt wishes would never manifest. New beginnings and new opportunities await many, many in the collective. But to fulfill it, we must remain inspired, applying our full energies to our creative spark towards our endeavors and our projects. Posse of Angels is saying, just like black pepper has a spicy kick to it, many will feel a renewed spicy urgency to create and collaborate with others, perfect as now we are in the age of Aquarius, which is all about service and humanitarianism. So we have our spicy salamander with his black pepper getting us to be inspired again. And what scampered out with the salamander was the chipmunk and the laurel card. And this one came out, it actually piggybacked the salamander because its message is success. With this spark of inspiration now from the salamander, as we enter these new beginnings, it's reminding us to forge a unique path to our desires. The road to achieving your rewards is now in front of you, as long as you remain authentic and true to yourself and true to your vision. And quite frankly, isn't it so nice to feel inspired again after so very long? The next messages that are coming out for us today are from this beautiful deck. It's called the Sacred Hag's Oracle, and these two cards came out. The first card didn't surprise me at all. The Kralux, I hope I'm pronouncing that properly. Is it Cray? Is it Kalax Crag? And it's number 39, number 12. And this one is all about consciously mastering and elevating and evolving ourselves. After doing that, which we have been doing for the last many years, it's confirming what the posse of angels and I spoke about before. Again, it's not a case of out with the old and in with the new. This is a case of cycles. And we are saying, and for you to draw your attention to the magic in the previous cycles of all of those things that no longer were in resonance or in alignment with you, that needed to fall apart. So, once again, this card is all about the cycles in our life. What lessons and what wisdom did we learn? How did it irrevocably change your perception of yourself and your service to the world? The posse of angels is reminding us to embrace the whole of this cycle. And it's not just about, out with the old, it's about honoring what we went through, blessing it with gratitude, and then manifesting what's new to come in. We can only transform fully if we become comfortable in shedding our past. And that completes the whole cycle. So I love that that one came out. And that one came out, and the next one that came out was this one, the Season of Holy Thunder. It's number 22, which is the Master Builder card, with its message of omens. Well, number 22 is a master number, the Master Builder. Now that we've brought into balance both the light and the dark of our previous cycle, can we then be clear enough to create a pathway to fulfilled wishes and dreams? This new pathway will be filled with omens, signs, synchronicity, serendipitous moments. They'll be all around you. And the greatest difference of all now is that we know that we are co-creating them with Spirit to lovingly guide our new direction. So, now that you've mastered yourself enough to rise into the fifth dimension and higher, then you become the master builder of your life. And stay in the present moment and look for the magic and the miracles, because they will be all around you. We just need to be cluey enough to discern them. And the posse of angels want to remind you that the best way to stay in that present moment is to come to your life as a child with an open heart, open eyes, with wonder and enchantment, because you're entering a new realm. It's not the same old, same old. I will be speaking later in the weeks to come about the glorious alignment of planets that will be aligning for us on January 25th, and how that's going to affect our wishes and our dreams and our vision and intentions for this year. Let's go to my Angel Healing House tarot deck. Yes, that's me, Angel Ariel on the back. And shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. I hope everyone had a safe, if you were celebrating January 1st, December 31st, going into January 1st as your new year. I, like many, don't think that the new year happens until April. For various reasons that I won't go into, but many people do celebrate going into January 1st as their new year, and I hope it was safe, and I hope it was memorable, and that you didn't have too much of a hangover as you went into the new year. Okay, let's just pull 3 cards just to get an overall impression. 1, 2, 3. Our first card out is, what else should it be? We're speaking here about cycles. We're speaking here about omens, looking out for omens and signals and synchronicities about stepping into a new direction. And what do we get? We get the first card in tarot. Yes, it's 0. It's not 1. When I do teach tarot to my students, I am always quick to point out that the tarot begins with 0 because we've come full circle. We've completed a cycle, and now we're back at square one. But we don't mind being back at square one because we've got our satchel there that contains all our wisdom, our knowledge, and our learnings from being on that road previously, and we have all the wisdom we need to set forth and look at the signs and the omens that he's getting. He has his friendly white barking dog there. Trust, fidelity, trust in spirit. We have the Holy Spirit in the dove, a sign of peace, the sign of a higher source, which is directing him. And of course, we have the flower there, which is stop to smell the roses along the way, keep you in the present moment so you don't miss those signs. I love that the Fool came out for us. And also, in many traditional tarot meanings, the Fool is that that person who is a little bit naive, but, come to me as a child, open, and see the world in wonder and enchantment and magic. And that's exactly what will show up for you. So, as we walk on a new path, as we step into this new January, next card that's coming out for us is the 4 of Wands. We step into the number 4, stability, strong foundation, security, and also the 4 of Wands has to do with it's an 1111 card. That's often called under this canopy the 1111 card. It's the marriage card of the material with our spiritual world and really manifesting those dreams and those heartfelt desires into the physical. Many people will be moving this year. Many people buying a home, renting new location, or moving cities, moving into another state, another country, cross the seas, who knows. But all of this, with all of those doves, is divinely driven. And this is because it's the reward for all of your hard efforts and all those karmic rewards coming in and celebrating. You see those people in the background? They are our soul tribe who will be coming in and celebrating with us. Yippee! Our next card that's coming out is, another card of, look, success. Where do we have? We have Mr. Chipmunk. He was all about success. And then we have the inspired card. This is about victory. It's about triumph. It's about movement. It's about travel. Maybe getting a new car. Maybe, as I said before, lots of people are going to be traveling. But it's a card of being recognized and promoted and feeling victorious and triumphant. It's a beautiful, beautiful card. In mine, we see those 2 Pegasus carrying that triumphant charioteer and the little family of mice at the bottom looking on and going, yay, you made it! So let's go to our Divine Doors cards. Lots of people seem to love these divine doors, and see what doors will open for us. Okay. Let's choose. Okay, they just said 3. Hopefully they'll stay on the 1. Oh, actually, 1, 2. Is that one hiding underneath? 1, 2, 3. First card that we get is Begin Here. Oh, look at that. The beautiful archway. That looks like a cypress tree. Doesn't that look like a cypress tree? Going through that's the new path. Well, here's our new path. There's our new path. Begin here. Do not fear what travel brings. Again, about travel. Do not fear what travel brings, my dear. The moment is yours. Begin now. Begin here. Begin here. Beautiful. Next card of ours is Another card of travel. Another card of the Odyssey. Let's see what this beautiful card is. Look at those lovely blue doors. Those look like bougainvillea at the bottom. But, or maybe hold it like that. No, I held it upside down. Yeah, I held it upside down. It's actually that way. And it says, take in the beauty of country lands and botany. Explore the wonder like a gypsy traveler's odyssey. So those are two confirmations about traveling and setting forth on a new path. And the next card we have is, what else should it be but destiny? Beautiful doors there. And it says, one door closes, another opens for you. Let the plans of destiny unravel true. How amazing for those three cards. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here on the first show of Walking Angel Ariel's Weekly Wisdom. Do remember that this show appears every Saturday. On the weekends, if it's not on Saturday and life gets in the way, then I post on Sunday. Everyone, I hope that's been helpful for you. Go out and fashion an absolutely unbelievable, magical, synchronistic, serendipitous wonderment and enchanting life for yourself. It's all there for the offering. You've been through the hard part. Now it's just working with spirit to create an absolutely beautiful life for yourself. If you want to find out more about my services, please go to my website, which is angelhealinghouse.com. That number is 831-277-3716, and that's Eastern Standard Time. I'm sending you love, and as always, angel blessings, and I look so forward to speaking with you again next week. Take care, everyone. Be well. Bye.